Back the rack. Okay, so one. I want to make sure everything's working right. Forgot to check that. Give me a moment. Sometime my mic get messed up. Forgot to check to see. Is it working now? All right, it's working now. Sound's going for the right spot. Okay, we should be all good. All right. Grab my drink. Let me. Today's drink is root beer. Vector root beer. Hopefully I'm saying that right. There you go. This is actually a pretty good root beer. All right. So, third chapter's out. We are going in. This is the third chapter. All right. So, yeah, I currently wearing cat ears. I got them, so I might well wear them, right? All right. So we need to go see Belle. She needs to tell us something. Teleport straight to her. Straight to her. We are in. Alright. Let's see what Belle wants us to do. Well, it's probably about feed and everything. Hello, Belle. Belle is looking over a message from someone. Her face turned serious. The kind of look that say, "Here comes another tough job." Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Wife, perfect timing. I feel like I heard that before. Talk about bad timing. Mayor just sent a message earlier saying, "Give me a call when both of you siblings are together." Look at the mayor got another job for us. A official message from the mayor. You mean there's something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? Yeah. Alright. Third through the encrypted line. Through seconds, a familiar no, a familiar image voice emerged from the auto. Oh. We get to see the mayor?
Hey kids,
no.
I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The air in the city isn't much better.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Wi-Fi Peninsula. Do you have any plans to address it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists.
Yeah.
Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices.
Ooh.
That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon. But the
yeah, we know about that already.
We experienced it. Exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's all because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices. And now miasma is spreading rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the root of evil, to kill a snake, you must cut off the head.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula. and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
Where's the target at?
Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in.
Who
A
is?
defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz,
Okay.
has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control
Why?
to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
But what the actual truth?
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's
They
various
probably
official
want
powers.
the
Besides
resources.
protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings with Intel.
Yes, it would.
Sounds like a power game between Tops and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interest.
Yeah.
I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither
That's a
the
good
city
mayor.
government nor you
So
and my
far,
summit
he's a
connect
good
directly
mayor.
this time.
I'm not gonna lie.
But for you, Phaethon,
It's time to take the stage.
Yes, Phaethon, a legend among proxies, an outlaw of the underground, the last disciple of a secret research institute, Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand, the one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
to be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Obel
Raise the
Squad on the
curtain.
Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you.
Yep.
I believe they could be a trustworthy source of
Sugar
support.
and Soldier 11.
Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists and Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Yeah.
So, we'll be taking
Talking
part in
gun.
the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles.
Yeah.
But sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
About the intel on our teacher. What do you know?
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolda in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolda and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
All right. And off we go. Taking down the Azaldus and the Defense Force. Look like the job won't be easy. Pardon me. I hope we don't run into any trouble. Come on, man. If I say that, Murphy's going to come over and fish slap me. I hope we don't run into. Okay. Come on. Those two are just asking for Murphy to come over and fish slap me. But hey, we get to team up with Oprasol again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Weiss? And of course, a couple of new Ukrainians we have crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Yenzin, Sun Fu, and the other know. Yep, we should. Tell them we got a job to do. But I want to see something real quick. I think it's under. What was under? Trying to remember what's under. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Huh. Well, I can see how time goes. That's all I can say. Sofu! I've been expecting you, Ice. Don't give him that Sofu's all-knowing look. I only know because the mayor contacted me in advance. Of course he did. It seems that Ri is why you're here. Yunkin Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in the defense force affair, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. Leave it to your disciple. Same, the sect is the least of your worry. The Alzades play dirty and the defense force throw its weight around. You're either skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your only safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Summon Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Sofu name. What kind of weight does she pull? You carefully calibrate the HDD device in Cinnamon Tanner in your chamber. Then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sisters before you realize it. Night has already fallen. Defense Force, send word. We're meeting up with Oprasol tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the hollow. We're meeting in the hollow? That right. The defense force want us to link up with the Oprasol during the operation. Afterwards, we are to return to their base together. Supposedly, it meant to keep us working more smoothly with Oprasol and to test our capability as the mayor's special envoys. I spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow operation. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, wife. Do not go gentle into that good night. Dream mate of that improv. Ooh. In Mega's memory. She having a nightmare?
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point.
Denny gun.
Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Ooh, but they failed.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Did she survive? I got her mind uploaded into a gun?
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes.
Get back! I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone, we can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back.
So,
Hello, how you doing?
is this the end?
Hello, Warrior Wink.
Revenge. Against what?
I'm doing
The
good.
Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
I don't.
Captain? Captain Magus?
Oh, we're waking up.
Nagus. Nagus, were you dreaming again?
I get Gun's dream, huh?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was
Oh.
just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory
I've been
module.
streaming for almost a
So,
year,
Were you dreaming about the
maybe a
past
bit
again?
over a
It's a
year.
good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic
basic
mode.
design.
And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus.
But you
I
talk in
swear,
your sleep.
I'll never listen to you sleep talking again.
She does
Like,
talk her
Given how
sleep.
you're always right behind me, it's kind of hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal
Oh, I
module
played a
during
bunch of games.
self-diagnostic mode.
Right now it's Zone
Yes,
Zone
Captain
Zero.
Magus. I swear, I'll
Um,
never eavesdrop on your,
Probably
whatever
gonna
that
be
was
doing
during
the
self-diagnostic mode
current
again.
update today and tomorrow.
Still, it's strange.
Then probably be going back
Man,
to
true
the
respect today. I mean, my
Satisfactory game
self-diagnostic
Sunday.
ran longer
That's
than
Sunday, Saturday.
expected. It feels like some
Barney.
kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An
By
idiot
chance,
who dropped
Warrior,
out of school
are you
to
trying
join
to
the
sell me
military.
something?
Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
All right. Okay. Captain Magus, God Mother Orpheus, I've been waiting here for you. Yeah, you and a bunch of others. No, I have stuff being done already. It's just not done yet. You left these. You left the sniper to wait here all alone. That's not how I sought troopers to operate. Orpheus. No, I would not look at your work. If you're here to sell me stuff, I don't want it. It's as simple as that. But if you're here to watch me play, then say, okay? But were you the one who woke up late? I tell you, that was a necessary citizen check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover their soulmate is part of a sniper job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel solves everyone and all Prasad for being late. Wait, can I? Oh, I can walk around here. Wait, before I do stuff, okay, so what kind of... Just a dragon almost? Or goat? Can't zoom. But the tail looks artificial though, like it got attached there. Yeah. You know, that is interesting. I think her design is supposed to be that of a dragon, but I think it's mostly cybernemic. She does got pointed ears, and I don't see humans with pointed ears so often. So maybe her horns are real? Huh. I'm seeing if I can check anybody else here. If the ears are rounded. I wish I could have something to compare to. What's her again? Alright. Let's go talk to Seed. Opposite, assemble! Salute, Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. I bet Soldier 11 just sleeping there, standing up. Huh? Are I a model soldier? You, Seed, you're a soldier too. If you join the South, Seeds, you would definitely be a honor South. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the South. If I wasn't busy taking care of Senior, I'll obviously be a honor member. Captain, we got about 20 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we are late for the operation briefing, depending whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the briefing, or we'll be punished as promised as province squad members before we ever get a chance to become honor one. All right. Ow. I gotta talk to her. Hey, can I walk down here? Yeah, I can walk down here. But they're blocking stuff over there. The car's still parked up here. Yeah, where else will you park it, right? Alright. Cutscene. Member of Opposod had gathered around the command table. Let's go. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember
Yeah.
to use proper ranks during operations.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
Yep.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yes.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Yes.
Trigger is
Yeah.
right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
We will. We will meet you in the Hollow. Weiss and Bell going to meet you in the Hollow. Whether in person, that's a question.
The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated
no.
failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base.
Okay.
Blitz Squad will handle the frontal
So
assault.
where are we
You will
going
also
to appear at?
rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and
Right
assist
there.
them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation
Okay.
codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Okay. Ooh, he looks powerful.
Reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
The weapon choice is a dagger, huh? Alright, Orpheus and Magus are off field. They can unleash the shockwave. Okay, another type.
Blitz Squad in position.
Agent Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Can't dodge this, huh? Ah, I missed that one. Okay, I was
We're en
actually
route
trying
with the
to
chopper.
shoot.
ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary
I'm
objective,
getting
rendezvous
used
with
to
the mayor's
some of the
envoy.
attacks.
Must be someone pretty important. Obel Squad has
Alright, now you die. There we go. I got the block up good.
But also a very nice person. Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
Save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay
Very
focused
nice
on the
people.
battle.
That's what kind of person we are. Hello, Big
The
Boo.
escort team are inside the building up ahead.
I must loot.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Yeah, why are we?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them.
Yeah?
Is it my turn to fight?
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just
Wait.
hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
Alright. Let's do that real quick. So, as soon as she start running, I kind of feel sorry for Magus. And there she is, just. But she does got a knife in her mouth. Okay, is the knife actually in her mouth, or I know I should be playing, but I want to know. All right, let's see if there are any other quick loot. You know, I can go this way too. What's over here? Yeah, maybe I should just focus on the right path right now. Okay, let's go meet up with Bell and Weiss. Or is it gonna be just Weiss? Yeah, just Weiss. Hello there.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Oh, just probably Lord. There's some long
Hey
title.
everyone, forget the titles. Why don't you all just call me Proxy?
So this is the amazing Mr. Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Yep.
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Mr. Phaethon.
I guess we got like a bow tie on.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild
she's
adventures
hard-boiled.
like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
Magus is all hard boulder. A hero from the underworld.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
So long as you're standing by the right value.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Fascinating, her eyes change. Villain or not, hero or not.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obel Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Well, we have a bit of combat
Captain
experience.
Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
I won't. Alright. So, are we gonna switch to the other two? Because I want to play
There are
a
more
seat for a bit.
enemies than we expected.
Report your status.
Ooh. Okay, it does stay in her mouth. Okay. You find her later, baby.
Oh no. Still no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty
Just hold
common.
it down.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Yeah. Look at the frog.
Major Squad, do you copy?
I got a frog to worry about. There we go. Your turn, Froggy.
Pete and the others should be okay, right?
They're okay.
The fastest way to restore comms is to disable the nearby jamming machine.
Alright. So we got to get the car. Probably got to go save Seed or fish over the boat.
Around us. Keep an eye out for stronger enemies.
But right now we are surrounded. We got on the frog still. Alright. Can't believe you survived. How did you just survive my earlier assault? Alright. Ooh. No frog. Helicopter.
Circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission.
There we go. Now we can play a Seed. Yes.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy?
Alright, so back to Mal.
Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
Or do you ignore it?
Let's clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup
Alright,
with the captain.
so we got
ASAP.
to clear the enemies, regroup.
I wonder if the proxy, I mean, the envoy and the captain have met up
I
safely.
punched you before you appear. There we go.
The area's all clear now.
Yeah.
All those annoying pests. Good riddance.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
Oh, let me see that real quick. I'll get a flame of animation. Give me a moment. Yeah, she stopped and fling her hair back. Alright. Lumithor. Take that. And hit the button. Found the gem instant. I'll turn it off. The switch flipped down. The hum of the machine somewhere in the comm room comes to a halt. Now you smash it. Hello there.
Reporting in.
Bomb.
We need you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming machine.
Yeah. Let me take care of him. Why they're focused on her speed? Alright, it goes. Take care of this flower first. Hello, Alpha. So, I just had a Stammer on here for a moment.
New objective. Shut down the ether transmission
Then
system.
Stammer and bot trying to sell me his work or their work. And now we go. We got flip another switch. I'm doing great. The first one sees here data par and the one terminate ether in the okay, so it's working. Oh, now we switch back again.
Remote support. In position.
There we go. Sugar doing her job.
The ether
They've been
transmission
busy
system
down
has
there.
been shut down.
All right, so
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
We eliminate the remaining.
I don't know why. That kind of looks cute.
Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Yep, that's everybody.
Roger. Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data copy
they
from the
were.
control room.
Excellent.
I'm just not going to pay
That
attention to
does it
them.
for our recon objectives. Meet up at the target location.
All right, so we need to go to the next area.
Things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
Those things look like coffins.
Coffin?
It's a thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
Okay, kind of. This is the Ether research device built by Porcelak. Owls call it a Auxeria. Wait, God. That was in the report we handed over to the commander. Are they just rendering Ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple.
Yeah. Huh? I'll take care of it later on, okay?
Alright. Anything tied to the extremists, it is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying the defense force has some information on it? You got the intel. You will get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Mr. Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think, keep moving. And that keep moving was pretty much a shut up. Okay, over here? No? Alright. Ooh. He's on fire. Why is it on fire? Ooh. Thing works out.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
Thank you, Fairy.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array.
Okay, this looks different than the others.
Tracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like
I like to move it. Yeah.
You're amazing, Proxy.
Thank you.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional.
No.
I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
50% complete. I gotta break myself. Oh, I missed one. I must get all Denny. Because I need Denny for upgrades. Collecting the Denny's one at a time. Alright. Well. Oh, I missed this one. No. Oh, yeah. I almost fall off there. Alright. This is a different map than what I used to going through. It's kind of creepy. Like if it's almost a trap. But I don't think so. Well, if it's a trap, we're gonna find out, right? Alright, and are we in? Slowly. Give it a moment. There we go. Okay. Wasn't really a trap. Get some more boxes of goodies. And off we go.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. To be honest, they look pretty ominous.
They do. It's not working. Yeah, why is it not working? All stuff are broken too. Alright. So where's the next combat at? Right over here? Yeah, we are meeting back up with everybody. Wait. Why is the target there? What? Cinch glue. That's what it is. Okay. You arrive at the agreed meeting point, but there's no one in sight. However, it seems there's a red question mark symbol, and beneath it there is something that looks like a piece of paper made from a really high quality material. It seems something is written on it. Steel wheels and copper valves clatter on. Iron serpent rise across the land. At the end of the road, a silver star cocoons a prize. A hidden marvel, a touch of autumn wind, autumn hand. A mix of totem, and not a great one either. Wait, what if it takes the literal meaning? Steel wheels and copper valves probably refer to some kind of a mechanical processing equipment. If that's the case, then Iron Serpent is likely referring to the pipeline. At the end of the road, the silver star probably refers to a object at the end of the path with something hidden inside, which put together they seem to say at the end of a certain road in the inner object zone, there's a spherical object with something hidden inside. So in other words, is it prize riddle? Since I'm here already, I should take a look. So, end of the path. Maybe further on. These articles are brushing against solid path to our ready viewpoint. Let's clear them and we'll wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus. Alright, we go to Seed and Trigger now.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all his hard work, too.
Take that.
You all carried the operation. I was just doing my duty.
Yes. Yes. You got a bunch of rocket launchers just invisible flying around her. So what is she flinging out? And where does Seed Senior come from? As he's a really powerful. Okay, he's probably just invisible, walking behind me. All right, and up we go. Oh, there we go. Hello there. We're teaming back up. Orpheus. Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
The power of this Mac.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex inspection.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting.
Really?
Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Who's Seed Senior?
Seed Senior. Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy.
We do?
You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking,
I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
You're not much better, Soldier 11.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, also seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Yep.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
We are, aren't we?
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
Yes, Mom.
All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all
we
that's
got
left
that.
are
We can just
supplies
have
they
to find their
didn't have
main
time to
base.
evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Leave it time for the proxy magic to sign.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates unknown to the Defense Force.
Yeah.
But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Time to call a fairy.
Phaethon's scales are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
They won't be able to say.
I got this.
Ooh, some new enemy types.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Yep.
Confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7.
Ooh, that's 6, 5, 4. I like how that spell just drags her along.
0.
0.
Now we're all clear.
Oval Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Yep. I missed the thunderous depth of heavy machines and steel streams. Seeds being the okay, we got them.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
Just slap him.
Swirling dust compete with a blazing fire.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, isn't he?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Okay.
Foolish unbelievers!
What did she did?
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
That's how they operate.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator, which often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Calm down, Captain.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Just a really crazy one.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
No, we are not.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Oh wait, she got her own session?
No one told me about it.
Don't speak harshly to your
Oh, her
squad.
eyes white out.
And don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
I don't need any labels yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's something urgent that needs our attention right now.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura and the factories that produce them are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow.
Where else?
According to the data from Corsa Lumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yphae Peninsula.
Wait.
Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian division could deal with that many monsters.
Yeah, grab them, take them real quick.
The entire Obsidian division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
Isn't that bad yet?
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices in them. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether.
And will require
There's
a
no
human
way the
being in it
Exaltists have
too.
access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Yeah.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Is.
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Yphae Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow.
Alright, so...
Those Exaltist rats will soon be
Alright, so
there.
they're outside taking them. We're inside taking them. Watch out for the last-ditch counterattacks.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
Yeah.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
She's foodary too. In the depth of the hollow, where even the proxy eye couldn't pierce the darkness. The military operation has started. Your two provide cover for the overseer ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the creator, Lady Serha. But the defense force was overwhelming numbers, and we have taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifice our how's she thinking like that? Fortunately, the defense force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the overseer complete the ritual, then we already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. So he's gonna turn himself into a monster to stop us. Okay. Okay, that's what's going to happen, isn't it? There we go. have temporarily taken over the Seagraves Road as our base of operation. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seem to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, that's something we report back for. I want to see where I'm at story-wise right now. What chapter am I on? We're still in the first one. Says there are more people here. Look the same as before. Oh, I can't look inside the tent? Alright, someone's probably sleeping. Alright, what do you want, boss?
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Mobile Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance.
Yep.
It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
Yeah, but the entire plan is to overrun you with number.
Soldier 11 said, and just like all those rumors on internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help! That was a cute
Calm
help.
down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Yep.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltus.
Wherever you weed, you make sure you pull from the
By
bottom.
the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I have given that some thought. Captain Magus said,
I'll have to think about that. I do remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
yeah, but Captain Magus actually helped a lot.
She's not the most soft-spoken. But Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
Yep.
All right,
laser beam.
right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
Freedom. What's so dishonorable
What's so
about it?
dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Captain's in a foul mood.
How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
I'm not that kind of proxy.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect?
Every single person.
You.
Ooh, right, the red.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
Yep.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Ooh, we can see another big head. Yeah, we're gonna do that one.
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Well, let's go see him. Oh, there's more tent and everything beyond here. Adjourned, sir. Major General guest had arrived. Please follow. You too. The Major General tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the adjourned lead and head with Isolde and into the Major General tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Yes, we had.
Colonel Isolde.
Ooh, look at him. He looks shady.
Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
Yeah,
you can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity.
I think when you play
I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Wise.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Wise.
Ambassador
I've
Wise.
been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
Yes, we do.
Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Wise was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. He's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Wise to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Wise's external communications and movements beyond Phyloom Heights must be temporarily restricted.
Ooh, so we can't leave.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Ooh,
Yes,
he's
sir.
trying to keep wife here.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Mr. Ambassador.
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. Oh, I'm really sorry, wife. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Life in the Mayorty comes with a fair series of rules and a reimposition. Major General Lerden was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to a general after the fall. Over the year, he'd be known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him had definitely given me a lot of opportunity and access. Allowed me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. Oh, really? Can you tell us? Truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my strawed fair back then, Megas has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is you can count on us, whether it is Oprosod or any other division soldier. We'll give you everything to protect you. Okay, that's nice to know. After briefing you on the military operation, I should take her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals that are on present restricted on going out, and I'm connected to the outside world. I might well be a prisoner. But if we're just going back down to rest at the temple, we should be stopped, right? Alright, that first one done. Okay, so we're going to do one more chapter, then we're going to end it for the night. Yeah, I can't talk to them. Why can I talk to them? Hear what they're saying. Alright, let's go back to the temple. We're probably going to run into a bit of trouble on the way back. Sorry, order from above. You're not allowed to leave. I agree with fact and knowledge. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Right at him with the argument drawing the attention of several nearby soldiers. Are you okay, wife? Comrade, wife. Comrade, wife is a special envoy sent by the mayor. So some respect. The mighty Mr. Rice got taken down a notch. I'm just following order. Following order is a soldier duty, I understand. Where this soldier is coming from, I hope you understand, Christum Gloom. Withdraw with head up held high. Okay, so we cannot leave. Well, I guess we can talk to her then.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
Yes, we did.
A significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test.
What
you
test?
Look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
I'm a pro. I cannot be caught.
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy, that kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
That you know of. Explain the Mayor General order to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
And then he can't leave
Means
camp.
You got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible.
Yep. Trigger. What you about to say is good?
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't
Really?
worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered,
Maybe.
a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
There's no point fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fashion the tracker, more like an electric shackle to your ankle. Thanks to the Defense Force signal jamming, the only wireless featuring still functioning in the are the military one. For now, at least. Say farewell.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I understand.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Waifei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Really? Thank you, Mom.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
Just dogpiling her. With the comms or emotion we have fished, things are definitely tricky. Lucky I can still reach out to Bell and Fairy for the HDD without the Defense Force nosing. Right as I'm thinking about this, Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for the equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is critical. So if you want to drop by Proxy, go right ahead. Don't have any equipment on me, really? I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on Proxy, but I can't take this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, Proxy. Fee can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy. Stop being so wishy-washy. Oh, time for some bonding. Opposod is here. Alright, time to start today maintenance, routine maintenance. Inspector on duty. Sword member Seed. First up, Inspection Mercury. Mercury here. Let me take a good look and see if this little Kobe got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when Steve does my checkup. Antennas on the comm model seem a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Kobe can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm going to kick your butt. Aye aye. Next up, trigger sniper rifle. Count on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon is flawless safe. Just like always, Trigger. A sniper weapon is their soul on the battlefield, after all. Boring. Now it's Orphan and Captain Mega's turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Kick string around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphy, but your tail is so way more wear, no doubt due to Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gave it all in combat. Real quick. Sammer, be gone. You don't belong in my chat. Alright, we're good now. I'll try to say and stick with Orphy movements. As for Captain Magus, you use that nitro fuel oil again, haven't you? Seed cannot stand the smell of pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa. Are you seriously attacking your Captain dental hygiene? And fine, your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? See Sarah straight into Proxy's eye. Impossible to see. It almost feels like she can see right through the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Look away. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good and inspection complete. You were just looking for a suit to stare into the Proxy eye. Now that everyone finished their equipment check, let's you're on dismiss. Get some rest and make sure your gears service at the armory. Proxy, do not forget to look after your eyes too. She knows. Confirm the military really is okay. 10th offers some cover for the soldier gaze. ADD being a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Barry, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you?
No, she cannot.
I finally understand that as his sibling, I'm irreplaceable.
You two are just like kids.
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, First Assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Wise can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
Yep. I'll send over the data from my eyes right away.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Barry Wise, just like always.
As always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Opal Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Wise.
I will. We will. The bed beneath your feet is so foreign. You hardly rest well that night. But as with all things, it eventually passed. A commotion wave from the outpost beyond the tent. Commotion. That's Orphy and Seed voice. Let's go check out what's happening. Look like we're down at Bang Boo. Oh, that's the little one you brought back from the hollow. Yes, Captain, the bamboo saw seemed to have been attacked. I recovered the bamboo stress signal and rushed over. What about the soldier and that straw? They're all laying there covered in blood. I mean, not breathing, kind of laying there. Let's pay our respect. The bamboo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technician at base? Let me fix up the bamboo. Poxy, you know how to fix a bamboo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Poxy. Alright, so will be a no. There we go. Video footage is restored. An image from inside the hollow streamed out through the bamboo data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
They've been infected.
They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Ooh.
We're under attack!
Are they making zombies?
At 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise?
That could be true too.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
Okay, they're zombies.
What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
Yep.
Serial or monster, just take them too. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
Deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drawing out all the voices. The gunfire and voice gradually fade away, and everything returns to silence. White nose grows louder, slipping ahead.
It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Yeah, they're zombies.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule.
Okay, so he's making a bigger cloud or fog. Right here, the main record data seemed they couldn't hold it any more longer. Those soldiers crawling out of the mist, they look like the dead brought back to life. Dead, but they're dressed in military gear from the old cabo. So from about 11 years back, if they truly are the dead returned, how could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're sitting at their own shroud mate? Yeah, they're probably some kind of monster. Still, the fact that those creatures take on the form of our former Defense Force soldiers means they're greater. The enemy knowledge all of the Defense Force should be beyond our imagination. Besides, yes, the recon mission went perfectly. We do not let any causes escape. There's no way that the extremists to be aware of anything. Need to report this. Let's go, Boxy. Oh, well, we gotta report it now. Report. Share with Oposod. You brief on what happened.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
Maybe.
But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means
that you know
either
of.
the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
How could someone ignore the Colonel's order?
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Yep.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
Yep.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Right while the iron's hot.
Squad,
Hit them hard and fast.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
All right, I'll try to. I won't let you down.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you too. Please don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
No, we won't. Operation have two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the soldiers. Second, to eliminate key bases. Get ready, move out, and a surprise attack. Every second counts. Let's go. Let's get in. Let's rush them. I'll rush them. All right, time to rush. Oh, cutscene first.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist corps members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
Good. It may not be complete.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far.
That part is highlighted.
Concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
You really trust
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer.
And a friend, maybe?
In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
Ooh,
I
that's that for you girls.
So please believe me. When I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Okay. Alright, let's get a move on. So, oh, geez, stuff happening.
Yeah. Who goes there?
We do.
Petty thugs blocking the way to the creator.
Yep. But you're about to all die.
Not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Yeah, but you're gonna die. Punch.
Get behind me.
Come on. There we go. Oh, no. Ow. Alright, you're almost dead. Hello there, how you doing? Ow. Oh, I'm losing focus here. There we go. So, how are you doing?
Press the advance.
Oh, I'm doing good.
Ether vision activate.
Wait, that's everybody? Yeah. Okay, I got everybody. Push the button. Get the documents and answer the overseer call. Wrongful killing soldiers' wives from the underworld, cooked in flames and vengeance. And for why the defense force soldiers will fight for us, the overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were best with the creator's true form in the underworld. Vital sword and device are incomplete. The remaining talent need to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldier, but those ones emerged from the miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniform, and they died protecting New Eridu. Maybe there's more to the story. So it's not Sam. How dare they desecrate the honor of the fallen soldier? Unforgivable. Oh, cutscene. Potion's footsteps have everybody on guard, but then what they see is a sight of allied uniform.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Beshi. Just as expected.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltus to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Yep.
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Oh, really, huh?
With the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right. And we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltist's attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flanks so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltist's main base.
Really?
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important? I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Hey, look at...
Watch it!
Yeah.
The captain has given everything
I agree.
to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you
Yes,
ask
there
me,
is.
we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
What happened to Hollow stays in the Hollow.
Has the Exaltist base been completely cleared?
Several
pardon me?
creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Wiping out information.
We can't even handle something this simple properly. Opal soldiers, let's move out.
All right.
It's up to us to clean up after these fools. Opal, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Okay, I see her.
Engaging head on.
Some really shady stuff is happening. All right, so that Major General is doing something else. I have no idea what his plans are. Maybe he's trying to hide stuff or make it look better for him. That usually happens.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Yes, they are. You're okay, not reading.
Sure is surprisingly good at messing things up.
All right.
Whatever caused this an ambush.
And be gone.
We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully we
Do
can
we
still
still
find
have?
some useful documents and materials.
Yeah. Grab data on the device accessing. You may be working with Persinax, but they are not exactly saints. They have sacrificed everything for profit. The soldier doesn't die protecting the city. The truth is, follow NSA without warning. Come on. Fairy's gonna record it. Damn, of all places, data have to be missing at the most critical part.
Oh?
Soldiers don't die protecting the city. Just what have the authorities learned? Nothing had this track. They planned it on purpose to mislead us. So it clear the Azala remains were spooked by the Major General unit acting so recklessly. That's why they're moving the key data earlier. Guess we have no choice but to press on. Yeah? Fishy, fishy stuff. So what did it... Okay, what do they think actually happened to the soldier?
Elite targets have appeared.
Did they let... were they led... were they led to their death by people that were supposed to help them? Alright. We're going to I need to kill the other guy over. Ah. Fill my laser beam, you. Now then. Time to kill her.
I can't really control my strength.
Oh, it's dead already. Good. It is dead already? Oh, cutscene.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Okay, what are they doing here?
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
In person.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
Who is it? I know this, boss.
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the reception banquet for the Porcelumex safety inspection.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway.
It does.
We are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we?
Does have
Also
a blunt
involved
manner
with
of
the Obsidian
speaking.
division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This gentleman is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
You're too kind. You even know I'm an envoy. Oh, you're too kind.
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General,
Such
can we
a
be going?
burn.
Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
A story by the truth. They those two leave the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphan.
Yeah, don't like him either,
If I
do
weren't afraid
you?
of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
Sound like a bomb. The reason they were here.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities.
Right.
Porcelumex's
What
other
do they know?
executive had previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the defense force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Maybe.
Goodness.
Maybe also
Lorenz is such a bad
Patrol.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
How about you?
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
And collect more pieces of information. Somewhere in the Hollow. Great Overseer. The defense force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They are wasting enough time on meaningless session, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldier is cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right course, that even you and I must be willing to give our life. Absolutely. If the great purpose in the audience with the creator, I know you have other intents, but you still opened the path to the creators, weren't you, Great Overseer? I have wondered in confusion among the path more often than one, but the whispers I hear are true, without a doubt. Once I have achieved my goal, I will open the path to the creator for you, which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Python is with the defense force right now, and that's one a real handful, not the type to let things go easily. And that elite thought of theirs has been a serious thrown to our side. I have noticed that younger may be on his experience value, but I have already set course for how their tale unfold. Do not back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the creator refine us. Ooh, the big boss got plans for us. Cheers and laughter echoes from the military camp, which have been so quiet the past few days. Why the defense force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Oh, I do faith. Not in uniform either. You must be the outside help from, what was it? The apostate Throg? Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjoint, we secure an easy victory. Sir, you didn't land that big win, but we still played a part. Then you're wrong. Hey, what was it? Look, we're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such buzzkill, okay? And now we talk to him. Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. I'm no big thought or anything. So small thing, still. If you're acting on behalf of the mayor and the defense force matter, I'm sure your words hold real authority within the city administration. We owe it to the Major General Forces that we are able to reclaim a significant catch of personnel without incident. Assistant Four Rocks had handed over the okay. Talking about stuff that had happened. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. No, I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader. And I also know there being some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. Yeah, what about it? Oh, it's true. The certain individual within Portia Act, including Mr. Fox and his team, engaged in a unlawful activity with the extremists. Thankful, pathetic, Mr. Farrox is now in custody. and with the Major General's support, we have tracked down those subordinates who escaped into the hollow, and Persnack is cleaning of any further criminal association. Regarding the so-called devices, well, they were created through the Fairlock's dealing with the extremists. It's not clear. It's not clear all their scientific works. Still, they're made of the costly Perun, so they belong to the company. We cover each of the things once the defense force finish. Okay, look at the risk. Yes, the colonel start to report that the boxes may pose a extreme risk, even going so far as clear out people in town for public safety. God, it's getting too dangerous. Look like time for me to leave the Wakefield Nissa. Take care of yourself. Let's talk to Magus. Cutscene, please. Those guys are sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. So that was the defense force next move. Next move, there isn't one. The Major General believed that a key member of the extremists had been wiped out and their bases cleared. As far as he concerned, we already won. I never thought victory would come so easily. Yeah, it's never so easy. Your faith is seen more than times than anyone at Proxy. Your insight is valuable, but even so, the division cannot keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the those coffin things, Colonel is taking our intel and the risk of posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She ordered the preparation to investigate citizens. We stay on the guard here to protect the civvies. So everyone be investigated. I still get it right out of town. And if we find them all, thanks to the leadership that we were able to locate so many of them across the city before the operation began. Know the risk. Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you take a little rest too? Head back to the camp. I want to join us for a bit. Okay. Oh, cut fade. Oh, good to have food with them.
Everyone! The Exaltists, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice.
Yeah, they weren't wiped out. They're still there.
People of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers. Cheer for victory.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
Yep.
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will remain a threat until they're eliminated. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishan Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yeah.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
Right, but maybe something's happening.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Right.
Thank you, Proxy.
Whether it truly earned or not. No right to stop moving forward. Truly, Mr. Special Envoy, the Colonel asked me to pass a message. Some bigwig from top is here to see you. From top? Don't ask about it. You just have to go see for yourself. So who is here to see us? Oh, Daniel. Dyke and fill in what's happening.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements.
Right.
Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge.
Yep.
The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
So you came to us.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquei Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquei Summit for assistance either. But if it's to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
A small figure suddenly spring out from behind. What? Oh, it's her.
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Krampus?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's all right. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the Round Table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, poor Salumix has clearly stepped out of line.
So you are a disaster.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Yeah. Ophi should turn out to be our savior.
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes
don't worry,
look at me again,
we'll become your
they
friend.
won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Turns and walk off. So thought about her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheal beside her. Alright, getting late. Head back to the tent, get some rest. Alright. So we met her. She's not totally what I picture, but I'm good at that. Foxy? Roxy? Isn't that time to sleep yet? I came all this way with the SWAT members to invite you to our special nighttime operation. Nighttime Bob? Follow us and you'll see Foxy. Shh. Move quickly and say low, just like a sniper. See the trigger grinding creep up between.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
Jump there.
Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Yep. I'm not part of this.
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Yeah.
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Like what?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh.
Oh, I guess
Then
next
why
time.
doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
C and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
Oh, what, really? I'll take care of those lemon-flavored chips.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
The breeze of the and you team up with the Upper Saw to finish with 11 favorite ships. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambush Orphe, return to the straw camp. Just as you're about to leave,
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. Come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can trust me, just like how you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner, a soldier here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long.
Soldiers.
I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was...
She's a clone of Magus?
Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon.
Interesting.
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrade's eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy.
We are, aren't we?
I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel squad and you, the cool proxy.
Yeah.
Our pasts,
At least I'll give you your
whether
freedom
it's mine
eventually.
or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk.
Yeah, I figured that much already.
Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Okay. So she's the art. Okay, so she's a clone of Magus. So that what? Oh. Okay, Magus actually look cute. So I'm curious about the horns and the ears. And did Magus had a tail beforehand? I wonder what it used to look like before all the artificialness. Well, time to get some rest. Time to catch up with this. How are your calculations going, Fairy? Do you find that blind spot?
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Wise, finally! The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Right. Yes. Unexpected challenge.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Yishuan Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishuan Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Yep.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a little?
Yes, she is.
We're talking about the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
All you can do now is wait.
All we can do now is pray that Rinquei Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Alright. Just as you're about to fall asleep, a familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Is that? Yeah. Her bird. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. Interesting. When you came to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by the bird talon. Your body feels weightless as a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone streaking into the late neck. By the time you come back to your senses, you have already arrived. Tempo.
I think I just had a dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple.
Yeah.
Fufu told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister!
Yep.
By the way, your dear sister is here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Wait, Jack Nick?
Yishuan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Shuibian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Yeah, we had.
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
Don't you still have the
That's
tracker
right.
on you?
All your seniors are here.
You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with the accompanying submission and speculation.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
Yeah, nice comfy bed. Catch up with everybody. You still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. I can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having those unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. Whenever I'm on a mission in the meta-death eras, I will always hear those whispers. I'm a bit worried about you and about your senior sister and my sister. It's not corrupting system, is it, senior? Have the recent mission have been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The side could fall and Sofu could handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We'll get okay. These two now. Job has been really tough on you, Wise. Senior sister is the best. Epoxy without their senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers. How dare they lock up my junior? Your aspiration to Sofu in detail about the self-define, the bases hidden in the hollow, the life of the wakeful initial citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the defense force refuse to step in, the Yinkun summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now there are threats on both inside and out. The hollow, with so few disciples left at the temple. We need more reinforcement. Before Yunkin can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cut her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Yep. And the gate got broken down.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force.
Yep.
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Oh, she probably could.
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Yishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Please hear me out, you two.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, So the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Of course I wasn't.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Yeah. You're gonna tell everything you found out.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
Even the slightest chance can be a risk.
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
They should investigate.
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
That's not good.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
It is... Oh!
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Yeah. About the intel from earlier.
The Exaltus in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltus control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltus operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Yep. And their lives are...
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Yeah.
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me.
Yep.
So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltus rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out.
That's the plan.
The threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus, you actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out.
Yep, for once.
Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Yeah.
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Loophole.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltus.
And it's a story. They're talking the main character right now.
If have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
Yeah.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
Alright, I guess we're going to go in.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obel's squad would draw too much attention. I'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obel squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Yes, Captain. Let's go to bed.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Alright, so we're going to end there. Because I have to go to bed, so we're going to end it here. Got about 3 more chapters left. Okay, I got freedom right now, either way. So, we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Because we're on the 3rd one right now. Alright, so pick this back up tomorrow. So, good night, goodbye. See you all tomorrow. And in the stream.